What's going on, bosses and board members? My name is Dara. This is Dear Hallmark, and I'm here to talk to you about some Hallmark Channel stuff because we got not one but two movies this weekend. And here's the first one, A Splash of Love or Splash of Love. It stars Rhiannon Fish and Benjamin Hollingsworth. We know Benjamin Hollingsworth from Love Under the Olive Tree, and he's going to be in a new movie that's coming out in August. You'll see that in the preview show that will be coming out this week. And we know Rhiannon from Journey of My Heart. Yeah, let's not go back there. So if you haven't seen Splash of Love or Splash of Love, I don't know what the article is before that, but it's about a woman named Chloe. She's a PhD student. I don't remember the specific scientific terminology for which her degree requires, but it's something in the marine biology sort, like mammalogy or something like that. She's researching whales. Orcas is not her specific species. However, her mentor throughout her PhD program suggested a trip for her to further her research for something. And it's in the PNW, point there. So she goes to the PNW, but this is after she has an inkling that her boyfriend Marcus, who is also a PhD candidate, but in a completely separate field, his is economics, she thinks he's going to ask her to move in. And so he ends up coming to her lab. He gives her some keys. She's all hype or whatever. And then come to find out it's an office. It's not an apartment. And she's like, what in the world? What are you doing? You really think I want an office? And why would you think I want to share an office with you and not move in with you? Like, what in the world? Who are your lawyers? Who drew up this paperwork? Who told you to do this? Can I talk to your financial advisor? What is going on? So she's like, listen, I'm going on this trip. Because at first she wasn't going to, because she thought she was going to use that time to actually move in. And now she's like, I need to get away from this guy. So she goes to this, I think it's called Cable Cove, which I love me, a harbor, seaside town, something or other. And then she bumps into this guy, Ben, which is Benjamin's character, funny enough. So, they get to talking. She finds out he does whale watching tours. He finds out she's a PhD student studying whales, so he gives her a tour. You can tell they feeling each other, and it's just all types of wrong. Here is why. Home Skillet has a boyfriend. Why are you giving him eyes? Keep your eyes in your head. That was my main detraction from this movie. I was really liking this movie until the forces that be, they were just getting closer and closer and closer, and I didn't like that. Why couldn't she have broken up with homie before she left? Once she found out it was an office and not an apartment, break up with him right there. Go to the PNW single. I would have liked this movie so much better. Because it gave me a seaside harbor cozy vibe. I was in it to win it. And then what knocked me out is that she kept flirting harder and harder with this dude when you know you have a boyfriend. And then the dude kept flirting harder and harder with her, knowing she has a boyfriend. And then gonna feel some type of way when a boyfriend comes. Bro, what did you expect? She's with someone. Excuse me. And so she couldn't even see the whale give birth or whatever because she missed the ride out, or she missed, that was the thing that made me upset. I loved Ben and Rhiannon together. Hear me when I say, I love Ben and Rhiannon together. I felt like they had chemistry. I just did not like the circumstances for which the chemistry transpired. That's my only thing. Like I said, I love a seaside town. I love a harbor town. You have me in the Pacific Northwest, so I'm there. You already have like 70. I won't say 75. 50% of my heart. I'm torn between giving this movie 3 or 2.75 crowns. I'm trying to figure out how much of a deduction I want to give the already in a relationship, but I'm cultivating another relationship with somebody else. And they said I love you at the end. You've known Chicken Biscuit for a week. A week. 7 days. I'm in love with you. You're in like with him. You might think he's cute. You might be feeling homie. But you don't love him. You don't even know what his favorite color is. You don't know what he's like when he gets angry. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't even know his middle name. He could have kids somewhere. You don't know. You don't know. I mean, that's outside of the empty to-go cups. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Is when they say I love you at the end of movies like this when there's a short time span. I hate that. Because you don't love them. You like them a lot. I had so much hope for this movie. I wanted it to be a Rhiannon redemption. And I thought we were on our way. She's in another movie that came on Sunday called Sweet as Pie on Up TV. It's an Apple themed. I feel like that's a great transition movie as we move into fall and say bye-bye to summer. I mean, summer's still here. She's still sitting thick on a bench with these 90 degrees temperatures, okay? But she knows that her time is running short, so that's the only thing. I'm gonna say I want to watch that one for sure, and I want to see what else is going on the apple farm, or it looks like an apple farm, yeah, or apple ranch. I don't know, a ranch, a farm, apple tree, cove, whatever. So let me know, what did you think about A Splash of Love? I love seafood. Yeah, like the vibe of the movie. I was thrown out of it a little bit with the research talk. I was like, all right, y'all getting too, I don't care. I don't care. Okay. But this was beginning to be a great background movie in the best way. Like a cozy movie that I could have on while I'm cleaning. Like, I love movies like that. Cozy cozy. Not a cozy sit and watch, but a cozy rainy day, clean ting cooking type thing, you know. But let me know, what did you think about A Splash of Love? And with Rihanna's movie Journey of My Heart, which did you like better, Journey of My Heart or Splash of Love? You don't want to hear me. I already did a review of Journey of My Heart if you want to look back in the archives, but dang, Daniel. Well, you guys, that'll do it for me here on Dear Hallmark. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And there's also a podcast companion to this YouTube channel where I will elaborate and give kind of deeper depths to my thoughts in terms of the movie. So be sure to subscribe. And Dear Hallmark is having a book club over on our Facebook page. On August 11th, we are going to be discussing the book, The Irresistible Blueberry Bake Shop and Cafe, which was the inspiration behind the Hallmark movie, The Irresistible Blueberry Farm, starring Allison Sweeney and Mark Blucas. That is what the essence of the Dear Hallmark Book Club is about. We are going to be reading the books that these Hallmark movies are inspired by and or based off of. So be sure to follow and or like the Facebook page and then join the book club group if that fits your fancy and sugars your tea. And if you haven't already, be sure to follow Dear Hallmark on Instagram. And I got the Facebook page and the podcast and the YouTube channel. So you guys, I look forward to talking with you in the next video. And may you have a good rest of your day. Ciao, my friends.